the full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
It is always fun to beat up on the Falcons.
Look at the Panthers head coach. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem
So, you know,
Morris.
seeing the C on their
These guys are ready
jerseys
as they
reminds me, I
always
need
are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum.
Set my captains. Hold on. Yeah, so that definitely reminded me I need to set my captains. Let's go ahead and make sure the coaching depth chart. Let's see. Here, we're good on this. Okay, let's go.
He's off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here.
Hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Everybody just about set. And
Wednesday night, right before Thanksgiving.
Has this at the 6.
Hope everyone has a great holiday.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out head the Falcons for their first possession.
Juan Matthews,
their
let's
second-year
go.
quarterback who's bringing him out.
He actually played,
great performance from him last week.
I believe in our
Those 2
playoff
touchdowns
game.
he had played a big part in the victory.
When we
no
hurt
question.
Penix.
But so did keeping it clean.
I believe he was in the game.
Not throwing
Pretty
a
sure he
pick.
was in the game.
You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's supposed to be conservative, aggressive, conservative. There you go. That's what it's supposed to be. I knew it didn't look right.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Man in motion, out of the slot. They're going to run it here. It's
There we go.
John Robinson.
There we
The
go.
rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap,
Sims,
and
let's
try
go.
to knock 'em backwards.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This quarterback is probably a running quarterback, to be honest. But I don't remember him doing that too much when we played him. I remember him
Here he
actually
goes,
playing
3rd
fairly
and long.
well.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
All right, so they're going to stay in the 3 receiver set here.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. And the defense
Beautiful
making a
defense.
play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd
Broke his
down.
arm already.
Now, after delivering that ball, we see he's in some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him.
Sorry, Matthews. Sorry,
Nice
bud.
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here.
Let's
The Panthers
fucking
are just
go.
too much here. They're going to take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
It'll be Bijan. Be back there.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Very nice run.
Inside the 30.
Anytime you go over
Barron.
half the
He
field
signed
in
with the
one
Falcons
play, totally
from the
changes
Broncos.
the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to pass on 1st and 10.
I hate when they do that.
And they're all over that
They do a
screen.
little
Brock
twirly
didn't even
twirl
get back to the
thing.
line
I
of
fucking
scrimmage.
can't stand that on that play.
Everyone's prepped. It's
Like, just
second
catch
down
the
now.
ball and run.
Sending him on the dive. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Oh, they switched.
And he'll go down. Looks like
The coverage guy
they're marking
switched
him
on me.
at the
Okay.
11.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They give it to him again. Pushing for the end zone. And
Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, he fumbled it, but we got it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no pick. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm,
Yeah,
wrist,
looks like
shin.
Mate called back.
There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They give it to him up the middle. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Come on.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Gets it again.
44, you gotta get that block, bro.
Great stop down and close.
You've got to
Let's see if they
get
want to
that
risk it here on
block.
4th and goal.
You just
3rd and
let
inches,
him
and
run
you hate
right
to
by
see
you.
that
That
one
was
go backwards.
crazy.
I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead,
Touchdown, Carolina.
There we go.
The
That was
Panthers
crazy.
have a great first drive and get the game's first point.
Literally, that's
Now the
literally the guy
PAT
supposed to
try
block, and he
coming
just
up.
lets him run. Literally ran right by him. Didn't even try to block him.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
I always decline this.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Because they put you too far forward, and then it's like a touchback.
The Panthers
and shit.
kick team out there
Or a
now as
penalty.
they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Oh,
They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Doc, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Back at the 36.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so
6'3"
fast.
cornerback.
Those windows
He's hard to
close in
throw
a
over.
hurry.
He's tough to
Quarterback's
throw over.
fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Panthers take over first and
Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches.
at the 47-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Preacher signed that contract, and he's been tearing shit up. All right, so
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25.
beautiful
And they're going to
catch,
have
Kelly.
1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it down close.
whoosh.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A 6-yard
It's 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle.
Shut the
To
fuck
the goal
up.
line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
And goal.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call.
Trying to shorten up the
And
post,
they'll
but it's
have
not
2
doing
left to
anything.
work with here in the first half. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They go to him again. And this time he's going to
There we
score.
go.
Touchdown,
There we go.
Carolina. The Panthers pull out in front further. 13
I gotta get new celebrations. I like the salute, but the other ones I'm not
A
crazy
lot
about.
of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Let's go ahead and get Swift in the game. I'd like to get him some more playing time, to be honest. Let's see. We'll do that. I'd like to see him averaging about 50 yards a game.
Out there now as they send it away.
Actually, we need about 55, actually, if we get him 1,000, so about 55
Here's
yards.
a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Oh, is Matthews out again? Holy shit, okay.
Here's the backup. First throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This guy might be in trouble.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. About 6, this is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
That quarterback might be in real trouble.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. Here's a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down.
Johnson, let's go.
And the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it
Rookie
really
making
only
plays,
brought you
baby.
one more play. With
Love
how
it.
much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive.
Nice running.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down
Nice
run.
running.
Stopped a yard short, gain
He
of
ain't
9.
juking.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Finds his man.
Should have waited
over the
about
middle.
half a second.
And his
more.
short gain gets them a new set of
that
downs.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10, looking to throw.
Beautiful.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Running behind center with Swift.
Dang, come
Robbed by
on.
the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going run again with Swift. And not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this. Throwing the out route
First
complete.
down. Let's go.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Swift now from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
My left guard's
gain there
butt
that
has more
time, and
tackles
it's
than anybody on
second
the
and 10.
fucking Falcons right now.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball.
No way. I thought he was going to catch that one.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up.
I really thought he was going to catch that.
With a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw third and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete.
They actually covered that well.
Lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
All the left side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down.
Where are my linebackers on those plays? Like, I'm not even
He's
kidding.
down inside the 40 before
Where the hell are they?
I
I spread them out, and they just disappear.
On the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta
They
first
literally
down.
disappear on those
That right
plays.
there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Working now from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
Working on first down.
Dang, is that Johnson
They're
getting
going to
it
get
again?
to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Throwing on second. He's got it over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
They nerfed this
Timeout called by
Texas
Atlanta. That's going to be at second.
four-man.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on third.
It's not the same as it was. Still good, but it's
Setting up to throw.
there we go. Boom.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
A 39-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Panthers set to take the field. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run.
Dude, y'all got to
Swift.
stop running by
By the
linebackers.
first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Rivera, 69, just ran right by a linebacker. Didn't even try to walk.
They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
We'll keep Swift in, and then we'll put Priester back.
Panthers look
That's
just
his first
about
drive or
ready.
two.
1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kingsbury,
They have
uh-oh.
an injured player
He was
down
hurt
there.
last
Looks
week.
like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Sticking to the air here. That one is
Ooh, if
incomplete.
it had caught that, it'd have been
Couldn't hang
beautiful.
on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock,
We're going to go ahead and get him switched out. Get Thompson in. Left guard. Yep, left guard. Yeah.
it's going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Another drop. The
threw it
last
too
2
early.
plays both should have been intercepted, but neither
No.
could be brought in.
We ain't
However,
doing that.
Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll throw for it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
10-yard loss on the play.
try and throw it here. Defender
Did he catch that?
arrives right as the ball
Oh,
does,
looked like
and
he
the hit
caught that.
knocks it free. Incomplete.
Is it 3rd and 20? Is it really
Just
3rd and
couldn't
20?
hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And
Dude,
they
where's she
can't
throwing
connect on
the
third
ball?
down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it.
It's been
but
like
it's
every
incomplete,
game he's
and
been
now we've got
throwing the
4th
ball.
down.
Wacky.
And this kick is good. He needed to get on it there, and he did. And it extends their
Looks like a
lead to
backup
14.
quarterback out there sometimes.
A lot of them may make it look automatic.
overthrowing
but you get
the
this
ball and
deep,
shit.
and those field goals are far from a certainty.
Gotta be something I'm doing.
It took
It's
all his concentration,
probably not the
every
quarterback.
bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
And
Let's
in
get
the
him on
end, he's able to
defense.
get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's taken
That angle.
down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
The Falcons, first down.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the
Why
crosser.
is he so open?
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the
guys.
25-yard line. He picked up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Cowboy 80.
To throw here on 1st down. He tucks it and takes off. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
8 yards on the
You know,
pickup.
Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that.
17-yard
Actually
line.
practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Why do our linebackers just run straight into the guards? They don't even try to run for the running back. They just run into the guards.
And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and
I
you're
don't
going to gain the
understand that.
trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
Okay.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown.
Yeah.
The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
That's our guys are just
You
tripping
run
over
the
each
ball
other.
down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come
Whatever.
by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Cyber tacks
All right.
on the point after. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Okay, let's get Priester back in the game.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
35-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Swift is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more
As good as Swift is, that's why Priester is my starter. When I get Priester in,
to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Falcons 10.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Down. Bronco 80.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Go. Motion. Reset. Can score on these guys.
They're going play action. Dumped off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
Rolling from the gun here.
Are you serious?
Across midfield before he's brought down. We get 22 out of that
This
play.
game is acting weird.
That's
The
a
AI
Falcon
is
first
just
down.
odd.
Every tight
I
end
don't
wants to
get it.
wants
It's just really weird.
really crave
Like he's over there
man-to-man
like
coverage. The
Golston
best of them,
celebrating. Like
give
what
me
are we doing
man-to-man
here?
coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Going now.
Bam.
First down.
Johnson
Blitz is
again.
there,
Let's
and
go.
he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 14 at the 47-yard line.
We'll bring the tight end left.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing it on 2nd down.
Bam.
On him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 70s.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh,
Across
beautiful.
his body, defender's
Sims, let's
there,
go.
It's intercepted. And the Panthers getting back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway
Beautiful
to
play
end
by
that 3rd
Sims.
quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And some solid blocking there springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Down inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the battle.
Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments.
Argon, you'd have held that block would be good, buddy.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Falcons, 26-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here.
Wow.
They stuck with him and
Two
got the
lead
same results.
blockers
He is
just
stopped at the line
ran right
once
by
again
that guy
and quickly
like he
bring
didn't
up
even
3rd down.
exist.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down.
From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
He's out of bounds at the
2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
Look to
and
throw.
7.
Splits a couple of defenders and
Nice
completes
catch.
it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
5 yards.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
18, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 60 Mavericks. Check up.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Beautiful route by Sitton right there.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
31. Falcons 10.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away.
So I don't
He
know if we've
fields
had
it
a,
from the
I don't
8.
think our first game of the year maybe was a home game, but
He's
we've had a
brought down
lot of
at what looks like the
back-to-back
24-yard line.
away games.
First and 10.
Onto the field runs
And
the
now he's
Atlanta
back, huh?
offense.
4-yard line.
And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the
he's
shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
To number 85.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short. They're throwing it. Down he goes.
trouble.
The Panthers got him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
A big
The
loss.
Falcons getting ready for the
Brings up
punt.
4th down.
And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has some daylight through the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground with Swift. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Tackle made right
You know,
at
Kate,
midfield.
that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Setting him on the dive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer.
Here's a throw. Cut out left. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle.
Beautiful.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 6. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. He's going to throw it again. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to
He's getting
deliver.
open, Hobart sitting, but actually Hitchens is having a little bit of a struggle, seems.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return starts at the 9.
The Falcons take
Here's
over
Atlanta
1st
ready to
and
take
10
over possession.
at their own
And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the
26-yard line.
punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Come on, set. Set up.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little
There's
bit
going to
more
be a big
yardage
risk.
gained.
Big risk.
From the gun,
Paid
it's
off. Okay,
Robinson.
cool. I thought the
And this
red
is
run.
headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
3rd and long, they're going to throw.
Good job,
He
Tanger.
isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th
They're going to
down.
go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here.
He got
Lost it
destroyed.
deep right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here.
Let's go ahead and get Swift in. He can do some power running toward the end here.
Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
This is Swift. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
bigger.
Staying grounded with Swift. It's on the turf. The ball's
No
out.
way.
He lost it. The Falcons bring it in. He cuts it to the right sideline. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards to their offense after that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
Here we go. Crop on 80. Ready,
Motioning
go.
the tight end now. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. They'll try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it
Johnson,
contained.
good job. He read that from the
Smaller
start.
case in point right there. Kate, that's one of those situations as a
fucking go.
quarterback that on my
That's what I'm
grade
talking
sheet,
about.
that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative
Not on
play for
Bates.
your offense.
Oh, wait,
He's got
what?
it deep downfield.
What?
And he's approaching the opposing
Good catch,
30
dude.
as he
Drop
heads
shot
out.
that.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Game over.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. No interceptions. Love that. Seemed like we threw for more yards than that, but I think we were completing a lot of passes, but not getting a lot of big plays, if that makes sense. We were getting tackled right away. Stuff. So Priester again. Real similar game to last game. Very nice. My corner should not be leading us in tackles. Mark Johnson, 2.5 sacks. GG's, bro. Hell yeah. All right, everybody. I will catch you on the next one. Late.